You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan from your Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, and Gab.com. Most important, like, share, and subscribe. On this episode, I want to talk about the social engineering tech companies are doing to the American people, right? Preventing people from thinking for themselves, preventing information, controlling news flow, controlling information, distract, divert, right? Distract and divert. And this article is exposing former Google engineer. Said Google is engineering to prevent Trump from being reelected. Let me put this article up for you guys. All right, this is why we can't trust these companies. All right, they're doing all these shady things to prevent people from making their own decision, to manipulate people. All right, there you go. Former Google engineer. Google will try to prevent Trump from being reelected. Let's read this article together. All right. Friday on Fox News Channel. Tucker Carlson tonight. Former Google engineer Kevin Cernicki argue there are critical bias within the tech giant. Of course they are. All right. We already know that. Google's very biased. Their slogan is supposed to be "Don't be evil," but then again, they're doing evil things, like preventing information from going out and not looking in the best interest of the American people. If I don't know what evil, if that's not evil, I don't know what is. Chernisky claimed to have been bullied and ultimately fired for his right-wing belief. However, Chernisky said it was his view that Google would attempt to thwart President Trump in re-election 2020. Potential transcript follows. Carson, how ideological is management at Google's? Chernisky, it is highly ideological. You can see the bias every level at every organization, at the organization. One thing that I noticed is just handling the routine issues by the plague with bias. Like they will get a report, or email with a liberal reporter complaining about something, they will jump on it and they can fix the issue very, very quickly. In contrast, one thing I saw when I worked there was if you do Google search in Crippled America, which is Donald Trump book, you would get a result was said Mein Kampf instead of Cripple America. Now I report that I filed a bug. I escalated it, and I tried to run it up to the chain. They looked the 9 months and fixed the bug. They just stalled every opportunity. They assigned it to the people who no longer work there. They made every excuse in the book to avoid things down, something that made Donald Trump look bad. I saw a number of incidents just look like that. Person, do you think Google will attempt to influence election and outcome attempt to prevent Trump from re-elected? Chernisky, I do believe so. I think this is a major threat. They have openly stated that they think 2016 was a mistake, right, by the video they made. They thought Trump should have lost in 2016. They really want Trump to lose 2020. Their agenda, they are very biased people running every level of the company. They have quite a bit of control over the political process, something we should really worry about. And that's the end of the article. All right. I want to report this story as a warning to the American people. Okay? I'm already sure some of you guys who listen to my channel already are smart enough to aware that these tech giants are not looking out for your best interests. Whether it's Google, Facebook, Microsoft, all right, Twitter, they're doing all this heavily censorship to censor people. Now, if you guys don't know my opinion about this, I'm a strong proponent of creating our own platform. Right? What I don't want is that government get into the internet. People are see there's a thing about the Internet Bill of Rights. It's to me what I think about the Internet Bill of Rights is just is opening Pandora box. Is allowing government to be in control of the internet. All right, instead of letting the free market control for itself. And you know how much I hate the government, big government, right? The last thing we need is the government to censoring and monitoring the internet. Tell what we can and we can't say. All right, now I'm not defending Google or YouTube or Facebook or anything, right? It's their own thing, right? It's their own company. They already used to establish them that they are a not a publisher, right? That they are a private platform. Now, this is why I'm a proponent of starting our own platform. Instead of depending on this, instead of trying to get the government intervene. Because when you get the government intervene, you don't know what the government going to do. They're going to start censoring the internet, tell what you can or can't do, can or can't say. I don't want that. Suddenly, look at the example of censoring the internet. Look at the EU. They already censored the internet. Look at China. They already censored the internet. I don't want that to happen. EU start making legislative that you can't post meme, you can't post link. All right. Now, what will gonna happen if that gonna come to America? That the American government gonna censor the internet now? This is why I don't believe in the Internet Bill of Rights. I believe that people should abandon these platforms, abandon YouTube, abandon Google, abandon Facebook. Right? It's possible. Look what happened to MySpace. People abandoned it, now it's obsolete. Look at Vines, right? People abandoned it, now it's obsolete. Now what people need to do is abandon this platform, not make it popular, and start our own platform. Go to gab.com, minds.com, BitChute. I got Twitter, I'm sorry, but maybe I'll transition somewhere else. All right? People need to abandon this biased platform. All right? I don't need the government to be involved in this. Some people are claiming for the Internet Bill of Rights. I'm like, no. Please don't get the internet involved. You're gonna get government to be involved in policing people's speech now. All right, people's way of thinking. This is what they're trying to do. Chaos right now. Chaos, and they're gonna want orders. What's the order? They're gonna want government to be involved. That's the wrong thing. You're playing to their plan. Their plan is order out of chaos. They create the chaos by having censorship of conservative point of views, right? Censorship of everything else. They have all these censorship problem, bias problem, right? That's the chaos, and they're gonna make you guys demand some kind of order by bringing the government in here. It's like gun control all over again. All this shooting is chaos. They have all this chaos going, and people are gonna sway to their emotion, and they want order. What to do? They want the government to get involved, and then they ban the guns. Don't be fooled by this order out of chaos BS. All right? You gotta know the BS of order out of chaos. When you see anything that's chaotic right now, you gotta understand and try pushing some kind of control mechanism, whether it's legislative or some other means. But in this article, it's proven that there's bias. And it should alarm people not to give too much credence, too much credibility to this big platform, too much trust into YouTube, Google, Facebook. All right? Just make your own platform. You're not making your own platform, go to a platform that supports your point of view. Like I did. Minds.com, BitChute, Gab.com. Heck, I'm already on YouTube. I'm just right into the wheel fall off. I mentioned it too many before. I'm not expecting to be on YouTube forever. All right, this is why I have alternative. I'm thinking of making my own website. All right, pretty soon I'm gonna have a website for myself, make my own platforms. But this is a foresight to let you guys know. There's a warning that YouTube is gonna control the election. You gotta do whatever it takes to not let YouTube. Or not YouTube, Google, which is also an extension of YouTube, all right, to be censoring you. You got to think logically. All right, go to other news sources, go to other websites instead of just YouTube and think for yourself. Because you clearly there's a bias. You gotta go to other venues, other articles, and make your own decisions. Right? Because they're clearly trying to control the narrative. This big government, they got big pocket, they got deep pockets. They have money in their pockets. All right. But let me know if you agree. What you thought about this? Do you think Google having too much power? Are they socially engineering the conscience of America? Let me know if you agree. Because of what I'm saying, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm unscripted and rehearsed and edited. I mean, I can say what I want without being by outside interference. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Because when you like, share, and subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I make more videos, I saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, all right, it'll make my video more expensive to a broader audience. Within those audiences, I might get somebody to think for themselves, enlighten somebody. Now, they don't have to think exactly as I do. They could disagree with me, but at least think for yourself. Because group thinking is detrimental to society. Group thinking is communism, Marxism, socialism, democratic, Black Lives Matter, Antifa. Those are group thinkers. They initiate policy that affect people's life that people are not asking for. All right, these the group thinkers are the people that need the government to find a solution for them. All right, because of that, I'm not taking any donation, because when you think for yourself, that's a good enough incentive for me. Because when you think yourself, you're not affecting my livelihood. You're not affecting me. You're not taking my rights away, my gun rights away, my money. You're not taking it away from me if you think for yourself. All right, but let me know if you agree. You agree? You think Googles are the evil extension of this private entity? Google, Facebook, all these social media sites? Let me know if you agree. All right. Leave a comment below. And this is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I thank you for listening. I know your time is very precious, and I'm trying to waste your time. And I'll check you guys in the next episode. Peace.